Hey y'all, Natalie here today for a cherry on top. And I'm going to be scrapping some fall photos from last Thanksgiving. I have this painted leaves stamp set from Catherine Pooler, and I just got it and decided to play around with it. So literally took all of these inks and sat with my stamping platform, and I created a bunch on white cardstock. I also got the dies from this stamp set, so I die cut them. And so I had all of these stamped images that I had just, I was just playing around with the colors, and I thought, well, I need to make something. So I sewed them together in two little banners. And so this is kind of my idea. I'm going to get some colored cardstock, and I'm going to put this wood grain paper in the middle with the banners at the top and the bottom of the photos. So I'm just trying to decide what color cardstock I want to go with. So I have that dark orange, and then I consider this kind of like sage green color. But I end up going with this brighter orange. I don't even know what color you would call this. It's not quite pumpkin. I don't know. It's a pretty orange color. So take off the strip, and then I'm going to cut it down just a tiny bit because I do want to set it on a white background just to kind of help it pop and rough up the edges a little bit. So before I put my banner down, I'm using this colored cardstock in a bone folder, and I'm just scoring some lines on my scoreboard across the top and the bottom of the wood grain paper. And it's just to add texture. So it's just another way to add texture. I'm actually kind of ripping the paper a little bit through to the other side, which is another reason that I want to back it with white paper so you can kind of like see a peek through. But I just thought this was a fun way to add texture to the page that wasn't messy. It wasn't using texture paste or anything. Kind of like the idea of a embossing folder. I could have turned the paper over and done it the other way, and then it would have kind of had this embossed look. But yeah, it just adds a little bit of interest behind the banners of the leaves. This page came together pretty quickly. So I was watching a Instagram video that Heidi Swap did the other day, and she was talking about how you just need to like play with your stamps when you get them to see how well they layer and what colors to use. So that's what I was doing with these leaves. And then, like I said, I thought, well, I can't let them go to waste. I have all these pretty leaves, and I had a lot of fun color combos. The blue color combos were kind of fun to me. I only did a couple of those, but they kind of pop and give like a unique look on the fall page, as well as the purple. That new Merlot color is from Catherine Pooler Inks. And that one was fun to use on top of the different colors to see what they would kind of show up like. But I'd highly suggest getting these painted leaves die. They are larger than I expected, but I got her leaf stamp set from last year as well. And so I think they'll combine really well with those smaller leaves. But they're still not like as big as the American Crafts ephemera right now or anything like that. So it's still reasonable, and they can work for a card or a scrapbook page. So I'm actually not going to even take apart my photos. I printed them now on this 4x6 sheet with 3 photos, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So I made sure it was all backed in white, and now I'm going to add the leaf borders at the top and the bottom. One of the, there are a couple sentiments in the stamp set, so I just added one of those to the leaves too. So I added that at the top, and it can be a little bit like a title. These are photos taken from last Thanksgiving with my family and my in-laws and the boys. So yeah, I just like the way that those peaks of the score lines are sticking through behind the border. Just adds to like the grunginess of the page where I roughed up the edges and everything, and the sewn strings and the borders. So we're almost done here. I'm just going to add in a few stickers to embellish. I'm using Amy Tangerine. What was that collection? It was her last year collection. Be Brave, maybe? Nope, Late Afternoon. Sorry. Those that sticker was from Late Afternoon. And then I'm also going to use some Pink Fresh Studio because literally can't make a page without Pink Fresh Studio. And those are from their fall collection from last year, which I loved the colors of, which were so gorgeous. But yeah, some of the leaves on Amy Tan's sticker sheet were like the weird colors, kind of like what I had stamped, like a pink or purple or blue. So I wanted to use those on that photo. I used that little tag there to kind of hide the door, the glare on the door when we were sitting outside amongst my plants and whatnot. I loved that little home because it was kind of the first time that I did Thanksgiving at home, because my grandma wasn't able to do it because they were being safe due to COVID. I'm glad that my whole family has the vaccine now, so maybe we can do Thanksgiving together this year. Fingers crossed. I don't know. And just adding those Pink Fresh Studio jewels. And that's going to be the finishing touch. Thanks for watching. This page came together so quickly. Play with your stamps and then make something fun out of it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to pop my affiliate link down below if you would also like to go grab these painted leaf stamps. I'm pretty sure they are still available in the store. And these Catherine Pooler inks, I've said it before, but they stamp so beautifully. Highly suggest using those. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.